Greetings, Burnham Wood family. It's your Director of Agronomy, Brian O'Loughlin here. Today we're here to talk a little bit about the new style of bunker raking you should have seen on the course by now. What we're doing is called the Australian rake method, where we're leaving the bunker faces and the steepest slopes smooth and compacted to hopefully encourage golf balls to hit, land, and roll down into the bottom that's been lightly disturbed by our raking each day. When I first arrived, a lot of our sand had migrated up these faces, and I was told a lot that there was no sand in the bottoms and we needed to add sand to the bunkers. When in reality, once we pulled all that sand down off of the faces, redistributed it into the bottom, and then compacted the faces, there's now plenty of sand in the bunkers. We didn't have to add any at all.
Hello, as you've heard from our Director of Agronomy, Brian, we're here in the bunkers with the newly prepared bunkers, and you see my ball has come to rest in two different areas of the bunker. One here at the bottom of the bunker, and one up on the smooth face that's come to rest against a rake. So a couple of things we want to cover in this video for your help in keeping the bunkers in the way we prep them so that they're great for the golfers that follow behind you. First and foremost, safety is always a concern. When you're entering and exiting a bunker, please always try to use the low points, okay? So if I'm coming to this ball here, come into the bottom of the bunker, exit the low point. The ball up here, we would never want a player to come up to the top of the bunker. And because this is the closest point, step in here, because with the new preparation of the bunker, these packed faces are going to be much more firm and they might be slightly more compact and slippery. So we always would encourage you, walk into the low point, come up to your ball here at the rake, and then play your shot, and then walk yourself back out to the low point, raking your way out. So the next part of the topic that we want to talk about is the positioning of the rake. So I know throughout my past here, we've always done the rakes on the edges with the handles off 90 degrees. With the new preparation of the bunker, we'd like to put the rakes at the bottom of the bunker and parallel to the play of the hole. So balls that'll come in will roll along the edges of the rakes versus being stopped by the rakes. So as you see in this situation here, this rake is an example of how we would like it done. Now, if you look up at this ball, reasons why we prefer the rakes not on the edges is now I've come into a rule situation. My ball is on the smooth part of the bank and has come to rest against the rake. So when I move the rake, many times my ball will move down, and then now I would have to replace it, make sure my ball is in the place where it was at rest up against the rake. I don't get to go move the ball down and play from where it came to rest in the bunker. So now I'm stuck with a shot to the hole that's that direction with now the ball, I'm on a severe downslope trying to get the ball up and out of a bunker, when if the rake was properly placed, the ball would have rolled down to the bottom of the bunker or much closer to the bottom of the bunker. So please try, once you've raked yourself out, place the rakes parallel to the line of play towards the bottom of the bunker. Okay, so now my ball's come to rest. Enter the bunker at the low point. Get the rake out of my line of play. Play my shot. And now raking myself out of the bunker. Again, I'm going to go to the low point for exit. So the goal here is to make the bunker as good, if not better, than you found it. So the golfers behind you have the same opportunity to play out of the bunkers as you did. So do your best to smooth every part. As we get to the smooth area of the bunker, so we still want to rake our footprints out all the way. Okay. Tap your feet with your club or the rake, get the sand into the bottom of the bunker, and then if we turn the rake over, we can take just a minute to smooth the edges to give it the same aesthetic look that we had when we entered. Okay? Hope that helps you approaching our bunkers here in the near future.